Hey, hi everybody, this is my friend Justine. She's going to be in my vlog today. Today we did a double feature at the movie theater. We saw Captain America and Friends with Benefits. So Captain America, yeah,
it kind of makes fun of itself, which I like. It knows it's going to be cheesy.
Like the soundtrack or the whole thing was like dun 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 dun, oh, like the whole time.
Slow-mo like jumps across the screen like that.
It was pretty glorious. Yeah, so
it's pretty cool.
But then, okay, well, I don't want to say it, but there's one character kind of isn't really a human or whatever. He like takes off his mask thing. I won't say who it is because I don't want to ruin it. And his face is all like
bright red.
And
he has no nose.
My first thought was like, no nose, Voldemort, right? But I was like, no, he's red. It's like later I thought, oh, it's Darth Maul, but he didn't have black on his face. And then his nose was like not like there was like no skin, there was no like this part of his nose, so it was just like the bone. But I felt really bad because I was like, oh my god, it looks like Kevin Bacon, but.
I thought it looked like Hellboy's cousin.
And speaking of Harry Potter, we were watching, and there's this one old guy. I was like, that old guy looks familiar. And I turned to Justine, I was like, dude, that's Filch. And we're like, no, wait, I don't think so. But then it closed up on him, he was doing his, like, weird twitchy thing like Filch does. And I was like, it totally is. And we looked it up on IMDb, and I was right. It was so, that was like the best moment, I think. But the bad thing is, near the end when someone, like, it was like a really sad part or whatever.
Somebody straight up
sniffling in the back. I was like, okay, I can get crying from like a romantic, like drama thing, whatever.
Notebook. Something like that.
Notebook. But this was freaking like Captain America. Like,
Yeah.
And there's gonna be a sequel with, Real Avengers, so like, gotta chill, like, you don't know anything. So I don't know why they were crying. And then we did Friends with Benefits, and
which is better than we thought it was gonna be.
Yes,
that's my shameless plug for a movie.
Highly entertaining. Though it would have been, we realized it would have been super awkward if we went with our parents. Don't see it with someone who you feel weird around with those kind of like rated R such adult stuff. I won't say it. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of awkward tension.
Yeah. We were sitting in our theater, minding our own business, and then
there's a bunch of, like, a bunch of girls, right?
Yeah,
just,
and then
hanging out.
A few guys with the girls, whatever, they probably dragged them there. And then these two guys come in.
They come in, like, they're not on they didn't look like they were, like, on a date, or they look like best friends, just going to see a movie.
Yeah.
Just like bros, just like, hey man, you want to see a movie?
And we're like, that's weird, but then there's these two other girls who were near them, and they were in a row ahead of them. We're like, oh, maybe they're with them, and they're just sitting a row behind. But they didn't really sit next to each other. So
they walked past and then went past.
They were sitting right in front of us, and I thought it was really weird. Like, I don't know. I just don't expect. I mean, maybe I'm wrong here, but
guys love romantic comedies, and we just don't know it.
Maybe they just went for it because it was called Friends with Benefits, so they figured, hey,
Maybe they just think Mila Kunis is hot. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, I just rent the DVD, but
maybe they were really excited.
I think I heard some sniffling at the end, too.
Oh, there was another guy by himself, but he was laughing at all the jokes. The other two guys were being really awkward and not really, like, saying anything. But that one guy was laughing with us.
Oh, and then I forgot, during Captain America, there was this one point they had to, like, go on this, like, rope thing to, like, jump on a train that was going by, and there was a British guy with them. He's like, okay, good luck, guys. You only have one shot, and then he goes, mind the gap, and we just, I started cracking up because if you guys have ever been to London, there's, like, the tube where every time you get to a stop, there's a voice that says, please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Yeah, and on the platform, there's a thing that says, mind the gap.
And the mind gap is everywhere. We thought that was hilarious, but
it was obvious because I just went to England. Yeah. It's on T-shirts everywhere.
And no one else was laughing, and we're like, I don't think they've been to London. It was just really weird. It's one of those moments when you're watching a movie, and you're like, oh, it's so funny, and you laugh.
No one gets it.
Silence.
Yeah, it literally was the two of us like, ha ha ha! Oh.
It's really, it's kind of awkward. Other than that, it's okay.
Yeah, it was alright.
I give it a decent rating. I don't do numbers.
What was it? Rotten Tomatoes, it was like a 70, 75.
Really?
It's kind of like that. Friends with Benefits was 70. Do you know that? Or 60 something.
Yeah, because I went in thinking, it's just going to be like, what, the Natalie Portman, Ashton Kutcher, No Strings Attached.
Yeah, but I think that was awful.
It was very different according to the reviews. I didn't read or watch the other one. I don't read them. Whatever. Anyways.
It's because Mila Kunis and Justin Timberlake are really funny with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you know I don't sit in my room all day and read books. If I gave off that gist from the last one.
By the way, if anyone figures this out, I want to know if Mila Kunis is wearing a bump it the entire time she's in the movie.
Oh yeah,
because her hair
is like this the whole time, but like it's not normal. It's just weird.
Pretty sure her head's not that shape.
Yeah,
she would have a slanted head.
Yeah, it was really weird.
I'm not there to judge the shape of her head. I just thought she was wearing bump it.
And quick update for all you guys. I'm reading The Hunger Games right now, and it's really good, but I'm not that far into it. But it's so good. But there's my nerdiness coming out again, reading like fantasy books. I gotta get back to adult books. But young adult books are just so much fun.
They are. Because I'm reading The Beautiful and Damned right now by Fitzgerald, and it's a lot harder to read than The Hunger Games.
There you go. I'm not gonna say that never underestimate the power of a book, because I was just retarded.
She likes to talk in cliches, like Justin Timberlake's character in Friends with Benefits.
Okay.
No, just that one cliche.
So, hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm not gonna promise to have a guest on everyone, because that just gets weird, because I'd have to be like calling people up and be like, hey, do you want to be in my video? And they'll be like, I don't know. And I'll say, oh, but you have to, because I need a guest this week, and then they'll freak out. So I'll just do it whenever people want to do it. I don't know.
So I might be on randomly before the summer's over.
Yeah.
Just because, you know.
I'll see you guys later. Yeah.